This is mom? Okay.
Hey there.
Hi there.
Hey there. I gotta go. Hey there.
Hey there. What's going on?
So my daughter was dropped off close to school this morning, but never made it. I went to pick her up from school.
I'm sorry, one second.
Yeah.
So she was supposed to be dropped off at school, didn't make it to school.
Didn't make it to school. I went to pick her up from school today,
Okay.
and she never came out. They announced it over the speaker, and I'm just like, maybe she walked here, because sometimes she'll walk here to this office.
Mm-hmm.
I came here, nothing. I went back to the school, they were closed. I got an email from the school saying she was absent, but I also messaged her teacher, and he looked at her entire attendance today and saw that she was completely not at school today either.
Okay.
So she never made it.
Okay. What's her name?
Madeline. Madeline.
Madeline. Last name?
Soto. Soto.
Soto?
Yeah.
Madeline Soto went missing on the 26th of February 2024, the day after her 13th birthday party. She lived with her mother Jennifer in a townhouse shared with 3 other permanent occupants. Jennifer stayed downstairs and Maddie had a makeshift bedroom adjacent, though she usually slept with her mother. Upstairs consisted of 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. A 31-year-old lady stayed in bedroom 2 with her 12-year-old son, and a 32-year-old lady stayed in bedroom 3. Bedroom 4 was a guest room, where occasionally a 4th person would stay, Stephen Stearns. Stephen had a live-in de facto type of relationship with Jennifer lasting over 7 years, however had recently moved back home with his parents at around October 2023. When he stayed over, generally he would sleep in the same bed as both Jennifer and Maddie. However, on the night of February 25th, because Jennifer needed to get a good night's sleep, he slept upstairs in room 4 with Madeline. These events took place in central Florida, near Orlando, specifically the cities of Kissimmee, Hunters Creek, St. Cloud, and to a lesser extent, Northport, which lies on the coast south of Tampa. Using police documents and interviews, this video maps what happened, when it happened, to whom, and where it took place. This is the exact spot. Before proceeding to a detailed timeline of events, it's important to have an overall grounding of where the most significant sites are located. Jennifer and Madeline stayed in apartment 107 at the Venetian Bay Villages complex. Access to and from the complex is via an unmanned back gate requiring a fob to pass through, or a front gate which is manned by security. The location of the communal trash compactor site near the rear gate should also be noted. Travelling north from Venetian Bay Villages, this is the most likely route taken to get to the Hunters Creek area, where Madeline went to school. The place where Madeline was reportedly dropped off by Stephen on the morning of February 26 is near the corner of Lilac Cove Lane and Town Loop Boulevard, just a few yards west from the Peace United Methodist Church. Hunters Creek Middle School is on the other side of the overpass. Also nearby is the McDonald's, which is on the way to the drop-off point, Madeline's grandma's office, and Stephen's favourite vape shop. The parking garage lies north of Hunters Creek on John Young Parkway. It is the parking garage for the Holiday Inn Vacation Club headquarters. By the end of 2023, Stephen had moved out of the Venetian Bay villages and resided at Snug Street in the city of Northport with his parents. His father, Chris, rents a storage container at Life Storage nearby. This stretch of highway is frequently mentioned by Stephen in interviews. It's the US 192, from Target near Walmart, past the Coliseum of Comics, to House Rules Gaming on Oak Drive. This area here is where Stefan says he repaired his flat tyre by pulling off into one of the plazas on the 192, though he can't recall exactly which one. And here is where Stefan actually repaired his flat tyre, on Hickory Tree Road, St Cloud. So just to be clear, this is the section of the US 192 where Stefan said he repaired his flat tyre by turning into one of these plazas. He is unable to recall which one because they all look the same to him. He couldn't even pick out any colour or business nearby. And this is the spot where he actually repaired his tyre. As you can clearly see, the two environments cannot possibly be mistaken. The significance of why Stefan chose this exact spot would not come to light until 4 days after he repaired his tyre. On February 25th, 2024, Madeline Soto celebrated her 13th birthday at a party at her grandmother's house, surrounded predominantly by family, with a couple of close school friends. The party began at 3 p.m. Two noticeable absentees were her mother, Jennifer, who was working until 10 p.m. on that day, and Stephen Stearns, who wasn't invited, since Maddie's grandmother did not have a high opinion of him. Stephen instead was at his parents' home in Northport. However, Jennifer did invite Stephen over to stay for the week to help her as she had just started a new job, having not worked for a while and needed to attend a blood appointment on the morning of the 26th. It's roughly a 2-hour 45-minute drive from Northport to the apartment of Kissimmee, so Stephen must have left Northport in his father's silver Lincoln at around 6 p.m. that evening. At around the same time, the mother and son flatmates leave the markers at Lake Eola Park to head home, where they had been for most of the day. The other flatmate remained at the apartment all day. The birthday party finished up just before 8 p.m, where Maddie's aunt brought her first back to her auntie's home, which is near to Venetian Bay Villages. Maddie stayed for 20 minutes before returning home at 8:30. At this point in time, all flatmates are also at apartment 107, though all are confined to their separate rooms for the entire night. Stefan arrives at apartment 107 at 8:45. Jennifer remained at work until just after 10 p.m. According to her health app on Maddie's phone, at 10:09 p.m. her phone moves 9 steps. Jennifer arrives home at 10:22. These movements throughout the day are confirmed by mobile phone data. The green house is Madeline's grandma's house where the party was held. The red house is apartment 107. The purple colour is Maddie's phone. The red is Stephen's. And the blue is Jennifer's. At around 11:15, Jennifer asks Stephen and Maddie to go to bed so she can catch up on a good night's sleep. She wishes to sleep alone. Stephen and Maddie retire upstairs to bedroom 4. At 11:19, Maddie's phone takes 31 steps and climbs 1 floor. At 11:38, Maddie's phone is plugged into the charger. At 11:39, text messages are exchanged between Jennifer and Stephen. At 11:49, Stephen is on the Telegram app. At 11:54, Jennifer's phone is plugged into its charger, and presumably Jennifer falls asleep. Within the next 24 hours, all our lives would change dramatically, for the worse.